Guess who's back? Back again. It is me. I am cool. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Princess Pearl. It is an absolute delight, as always, to see you. Don't just grab the water, also drink it. Very important. I now have it safely contained in a water bottle. Sudden thought, imagine if someone actually redrew all of these characters as per their animal counterparts in the Disney version of this movie. Yeah, like just replaced all of the dialogue portraits with like foxes and roosters and badgers and things. Okay, just piling all my clothes on the floor. I'm sure that's like using the SCI compiler thing. That's something that could be done. I was about to come for you, Robin. There's a stillness in the forest that disturbs me, as though 1,000 outlaws cried out and were suddenly silenced. I suspect some danger and have warned all the men to be alert and stay close to hiding places. What sort of danger? Cannot say yet, but I'll urge you go slowly and carefully through Sherwood. Fear not even shortcuts will be safe today, aka you can't use the map. Yes, I am an ice princess today. It snowed a lot. Your wood skills are subtler than mine. I'll heed your warning. Okay, so that means I need to get out both my list of what's some names. The tree things and the hand code. Enjoy your dinner, G-Funk. Okay. What are we up to? Let's go find some trees. Oop. I always forget to do that Control M thing when I come back from break. I know words. What the devil? Sounds like a horde of men crashing through the forest. They're almost upon me. This way! I spotted him! This is another thing that makes... They're almost upon me! This way, I've spotted him! Cannot see the Okay. What is this? Oh no! Well, whoops. We've got him! We killed the most famous outlaw of them all! Don't look much like much, do we? Well, he's dead, you twit. What you think you'd look like? I don't know. Bigger, like. Roger, if brains was a blemish, you'd be spotless. I like that. I like that. It's plenty big enough for me, lads. Over the sheriff's ward, we'll be rich men. Get on with it then. Cut off his head as proof and let's drink the pub dry. Okay, well, glad I saved. Don't need to talk to Will twice. I think it's very interesting. Like, his sprite very clearly has red hair, but his dialogue portrait does not. Okay. Oops. Out of curiosity. Ah. Nice. Good job, me. Whoops. Not what I should be doing today. I should be running from the bad guys. What the devil? It sounds like a horde of men crashing through the forest. They're almost upon me. This way, I've spotted him. No, don't run. You were in a room that was good. I just don't know what these are. Stop it. Ween. Where am I? No, no, don't open and close it. Use it. How do I do? Ah, there we go. Okay, where's the hand code? Oh, of course it's not on this page. Come on. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. Okay. Moeen. M. U. I. N. Oop. Hey! I did the do! Okay, so it is the overlook I have to go to. No, bad Pearl, don't look at the walkthrough. So the goal is to rob the, what's his face? Sheriff Nottingham, because he's a naughty boy. And I want all of his money for me. I mean, for King Richard. Greetings, merchant. What brings you through Sherwood Forest? Ooh, don't knock everything off the desk. I'm on my way to Nottingham. What do you think? Why else would I be on this godforsaken road? And your trade? A lapidary, that is to say, a jeweler, to your uncouth ears, a specialist in gemstones. What do you want next, my genealogy? Faith, you've a sour disposition. I've walked many miles and my feet hurt. I'm hungry and tired and thirsty and I've miles to walk yet. And now I'm being harassed by a stranger of dubious intent. Wants to be pleasant about. Then let us remain strangers no longer. I'm known as Robin Hood. What? Robin Hood the outlaw? Yeah, I changed his accent. Just my bloody luck. All right, how much will it cost me? I haven't asked for. Oh, get on with it. How much will it cost me to get past you? I'll warn you, I haven't much. You can look in my purse for yourself. I'm not a rich man. Hold on to your pennies for now. First, I would know more of your business and why you travel to Nottingham. I've said all I care to say. If you're going to rob me, get on with it. If not, let me be on my way. How to continue this? I'll talk to him. Say you're a jeweler, yet you carry no wares, no samples of your work. How is this? I've shoved them up my butt. I want the truth from you, for I can tell you're hiding something. Well, I can wait until Hades freezes over. Do you want our money? Will this sway you to trade your clothes and possessions for this money, plus a new suit of Lincoln green? Green isn't my color. As for the money, it isn't enough. Well, fine then. I'll have your clothes and all you'll possess, now. Shrivel your soul, outlaw. I'll curse you from here to London. Be grateful I let you live with that viper's tongue of yours. That wasn't right. That wasn't right. What have we here? I feel a bulge in the lining of this cape. What do I pull forth? As I thought. Those are truly magnificent jewels. No. I don't like that. I don't like that. Restore. That didn't feel like the right answer. In Longbow, you can do so many answers, but I don't want it. That doesn't feel like the right answer. That doesn't feel like the Robin Hood answer. Oop, nope. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if going through the trees when not being chased does anything. M U I N boop. When you are in danger, fleshling, then I will protect you. Fine, rude. Just gonna go back and forth to see if I can. There we are. What the devil? It sounds like a horde of men crashing through the forest. M U I N boop. Yay! Here, jeweler, jeweler, jeweler. Bop, 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 bop. Oop, don't leave. Okay. I believe you have gems hidden on you in some clever fashion. Nay, I mean to go into business when I get to Nottingham. Without money, I'll find a way. There's always a need for a good jeweler. There's a false note to you, merchant. I know a lie when I hear one. Go on, threaten me. Just what I expect. I knew you meant to harm me the instant I laid eyes upon you. My friend, if I meant you harm, you wouldn't be talking to me in this fashion right now. Then please get on with whatever's fermenting in your feeble mind. I'd fully admit, like, I'm looking at this one because like, I have an idea of what to, like, I know the archery's not right. Go to the fair. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, beat him up. Use the hand icon on him. Poke, poke, poke. This is all you have? 5 pennies? Told you I wasn't a rich man. Suppose you're going to take it all. Leave me with a farthing in a strange town, stranded, starving, just what I expect from... Cease! May keep every penny, especially if it's still your whining tongue. What's in this little jar? Jeweler's rouge, used to polish stones. Suppose you'll take that too? So far, I've taken nothing from you but the lashing of your tongue. Not again. Look, just take the money and let me be on my way. What's this bulge in the lining of your cape? Not been honest with me. It's nothing, just old stuff that let go. I see why you kept this well hidden. What magnificent jewels. Shrivel, you outlaw. If you take that, I'm ruined. It's all I have in the world. I'm named outlaw, but I'm no common thief, and you'll not suffer unfairly at my hands. But tell me truly now, what plans did you have in Nottingham? I heard that the sheriff's wife has a passion for jewels. I propose to sell this to her. Then I'll see that you profit and save you the journey beside. We'll have food and comfort in my camp while I borrow your clothes. I have a mind to sell these for you. Hey, you dare not. I mean, you know nothing about jewelry. I mean, not this jewelry. That is. You try my patience. Will you come willingly, or must I? Wait! The truth it is then, these jewels are false. False. They're as fine as I have ever seen. Of course, I'm a master of my trade, and my trade is false jewels. Only the most expert eye could pick my stones from a true one. Then you meant to swindle the sheriff's wife all along. Aye, that's the way of it. Then be glad. From me you'll have a fat purse worth more than your false jewels and a new suit of Lincoln green. I'll save you the risk of facing the sheriff. Fair enough trade, I suppose, though I'll miss the challenge of the bilking. Stand fast while I call my men. We'll change clothes upon the spot. Get naked in the forest. This pouch holds more than enough to cover my losses. You've kept your word and I'll keep mine. I'll stay clear of Nottingham. My men will see you on your way. Hello, Spider! Welcome in and welcome, raiders! Bienvenue! Don't trust me, eh? Don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Bing! Bong! These words come grudgingly from my lips, Robin Hood, but I'll wish you luck. Coming from you, my friend, I value it all the more. Treat him well, men. Only because you ask it, Robin. Come on, you. Yay! Pausing so that I can go over here. I said. No! My keyboard died. I need that. One moment, please. I'm good at stuff and things. You go there. Haha. Bing. I've been bad with my shoutouts. I do apologize, everyone. What were you playing tonight, Spider? Do-do-do. The jeweler's samples are wrapped in red velvet. It's a small round wooden box which the jeweler carried with his goods. So this. Inside is a rough reddish powder called jeweler's rouge. Decided to do a more chill stream of Quest for Glory 5 playing as a paladin. Just did preparation stuff before entering the rites of rulership. Nice! There, a bit of rouge rubbed into my beard and into my eyebrows will complete my disguise. Aye, here I am. Hooray! Oh, Robin, you silly Billy. How's Conquest the Longbow going? Not too shabby. It's going better than... the plan had been to play King's Quest IV Retold, which is a point-and-click version of King's Quest IV. But there is a bug when you try... Very early in the game, when you try and give Unicorn to the evil fairy Lalotte, it's like the first major quest of the game, the sort of narrative quest. And yeah, as soon as you try and do that, the game locks up if you're using Scum VM. If you're just playing it, sort of just running the EXE through Windows, I don't know if it works or not, but unfortunately, I can't get it to then show on OBS. So I could play it, but none of y'all could see it. So therefore, I had to go play something else, and therefore Conquests of the Longbow it is. Okay, let's take a look at my... I'll unwrap the velvet and have a look at the jeweler's samples. One of the jeweler's most cunning pieces of work is this penannular brooch. So a penannular brooch is a specific type of pin. It's made up of two parts, a sort of set open circle and a tongue that can like move around. So do I... Oh, ha 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 ha. Imagine this. And then this is the tongue. So the way it works is the tongue goes into the fabric and then you twist it so that it's stuck like that. So you can't, it's both its own catch and what holds the tongue in place. They're quite nifty. They're popular. It's the official type of pin that you should use for a great kilt. The stones on it's a little odd choice. Like at the ends, sure, having one there is a little bit weird, but it's jewelry. You can do whatever you want. Oh, water is good. Okay, let's take onwards to go and bother the sheriff because, you know, ACAB. Forthright man of military bearing, I have travelled many dangerous and wearisome leagues that I may lay before your vainglorious master and his Callipygian spouse, the humble yet incomparable splendors of the lapidary's craft such as I possess. Onward to glory! No, that's a different game. Eh? I have fine jewelry to show the sheriff and his wife. The sheriff's lady wife will be most pleased to see that. I'll have you escorted in. Giles! Roger! Show this here gent to the sheriff. And send word to the Lady Matilda that the jeweler's come to see her. Sire, I can tell by your noble bearing that you must be the illustrious Sheriff of Nottingham, famed in song and legend. And this rosy-cheeked wisp of a fair maid, could this possibly be your wife? Why, you must have married her as a mere child. It's a pity that the red bearded portrait doesn't look as cool as the blonde one. Yeah, but that kind of makes sense because the red beard shouldn't look quite right. There, John, you see, that's how a cultured man speaks. You're welcome here, sir. May I have the honor of your name? Gucci of Beverly, your ladyship. Speak your peace. I'm a busy man.
Oh, hush, John.
I've heard that you have a master's eye for good jewels. I know quality when I see it. Rumor of your knowledge has reached even my distant town.
I have an unerring eye for jewels. With the merest glance, I know what is pure and what is flawed.
Beverly is a town in the UK, but Gucci?
One could almost say I was gifted with divine grace to have such skill.
I feel if you want a more chill playthrough in Quest for Glory 5, play Paladin, as it's more about peace. Just cast awe and peace and you're good. Don't need to fight. Yeah, that's a lot of how I did my playthrough. It was just like, he's supposed to be Italian. Sorry, I'm not doing any Italian accent because I will be never allowed to go into Italy and my Italian aunt will kick me out of next Christmas. Yeah, my aunt is Italian. And when I first brought my husband, then my boyfriend, around to meet the family, her first response was like, oh, you have to call me Zia, insert her name here. I'm like, I don't get to call you Zia. Why can't I say Zia? You've always been my aunt. Okay, something to show, get on with it. Fine. I've got something to show. Feast your eyes. Okay, we're doing the Italian accent now. Feast your eyes upon this exquisite workmanship and the finest jewels of all creation.
I am an expert, you know, and I can see that those jewels are of the purest order. John, I simply must have them.
Matilda, your coffers are filled with jewelry.
John!
What would you ask for this necklace and brooch? There was a necklace as well?
Fine, whatever you offer will suit me fine.
50 marks for both.
As you wish. Why, those jewels are worth much more.
Matilda, stop your tongue, woman.
I am quite content with the offer.
You'll take the 50 marks?
Aye, it wearies me so selling the abundance of jewels I possess. I've such a store of them, I could sell them for a penny apiece and still be a rich man.
You have that many jewels of this quality?
How so? Well, dear me, sir, the secret was about to impart not meant for uncouth ears.
You men, step outside till I call for you. How is Italy?
It's the dance of Italy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come, my friend, tell me all. It was by a lucky chance that one day I found myself lost within Sherwood Forest.
That's not what I would call luck.
Ah, but when I stopped to rest and regain my bearings, I discovered a cave. No simple cave this, but a dragon's hoard from the days of Merlin the Enchanter. Odds blood! Did you slay the dragon? Fortunately, the ancient dragon had died, and naught but his mouldering bones and enormous piles of jewels remained. Jewels heaped as high as the man's chest, rubies, emeralds, diamonds, opals, pearls, topaz, turquoise. Oh, did you say diamonds? More than stars in the sky. I tell you, the knowledge of this cave has nearly driven me to madness. What would give to be free of the burden of wandering from town to town, trying to sell them all, never knowing when I might be robbed? You poor man. Are there sapphires? Uncountable numbers of them.
Not another word, wife. The simple woodcock shall have his wish. My dear fellow, perhaps I can aid in relieving you of this heavy burden.
I should be eternally grateful. For but 5,000 marks, I would gladly sell it all.
5,000 marks? That's a goodly sum.
Aye, but if it's too much, I take the 50 marks and depart.
Don't be hasty. I must, of course, see the treasure before I pay the fee.
Oh, my conditions are simple. You will bring the 5,000 marks packed upon your horse while I go on foot before you. When I revealed my secret, then the payment will be due and not before.
Fair enough. Gather some men and...
Oh, nay. We will go alone.
Into Sherwood Forest? Are you mad? We'll take a dozen men. Oh, if you insist.
Still, were it me, I would not trust the location of such a dragon's horde to common soldiers.
John, you listen to him.
There's hardly a one of them that wouldn't rob us blind.
I suppose you're right, dear. But I'll not happily set foot in Sherwood Forest alone without more proof than this. Men, come back in. Oops. More proof. Eh? Actually, you know what? I'm going to save. Jewelry. Just because I want to look around, and I've got a feeling things will time out. A fine stag adorns the wall. I can be sure the sheriff did not lose the shaft that downed it. The villain has a holy book upon that stand, yet I'll wager he cannot read a word of it. 'Tis a disc! The sheriff's shelves look to be empty. How fitting that the sheriff should hang a shield with a bend sinister upon it, the mark of a man of bastard descent. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice little touch. 'Tis a torch. That is the sheriff's personal shield. The black crow upon it causes me to wonder if he has Danish blood in his lineage. As for the axes, I can be sure the sheriff has never hefted those in battle. There's nothing unusual about his fireplace. What a bloated swine the sheriff is. My tongue nearly strangles itself to flatter this well-larded nag. Wow, my dude. I guess this? Now that is a truly a magnificent jewel. Let me see it closely.
This one is not for sale, but if you demand more proof than this, then I shall give up and leave at once.
Nay, he's convinced, aren't you, John? John? Aye, dear. I agree to your conditions. Let us go at once.
With pleasure. And her ladyship may have this jewelry for naught, as a token of my esteem for her delicate grace and feminine beauty.
Oh, I shall never forget you, Gucci of Beverly. Okay, that's a nice little thing. He turns around on the ding of the music.
And this part shall do nicely.
Why are we stopping here? Where's the cave? I warn you, I see no humor in this. I intend to fulfill my word, and I shall reveal my secret, and then payment shall be due. Behold my secret. Whoopah! Your hair. White. You're none other than Robin Hood. By my troth, if you think you can take me alone. But we are not alone. Come out, men, and greet our guest. Merry day, Sir Sheriff. 'Twas all a stinking, cowardly outlaw trick. Have a care with your words, or I'll rap some manners into you. What difference does it make? You'll murder me sooner as later. Not so. I give my solemn oath that you shall depart this forest as whole as you entered it. Save for a few blogs we shall take in payment for the banquet. What banquet? Why, the one that waits you even now. Let us be off. This is an outrage. I order you to release me. Sit down, you.
Is something amiss, Sir Sheriff? The food doesn't please you? The ale doesn't suit your refined palate?
He clenches his jaw so tightly he cannot swallow ale. Enough play, let's gut the pig.
Nay, Will, I promised him safe conduct and I'll not go back on my word.
I demand you plant your rump upon the stump. I'm an official of King Richard. How dare you treat me this way?
Heed me well. You are a lying, traitorous dog, and the only thing that keeps you alive is my word that you'd leave Sherwood Forest as whole as you entered it. But if you dare mention Richard Lionheart again, you who conspire against him at every turn, I'll cut out your tongue.
Yeah, have some venison. Fresh caught yesterday.
One more crime against you.
What does it matter? One crime or 100, the penalty is the same. The rope. Perhaps some music would soothe our guest. A ballad of bold Robin Hood.
Kill me and have done with it.
You don't think I believe for a minute you'll set me free?
Unlike you, I honor my oaths.
Another round of grog. Sing us your song, Alan, and make it loud enough to drown out the grinding of my Lord Sheriff's teeth. You said I'd be sent back as whole as I entered, you dog.
What, are you not as whole as when you entered this life, and clothed the same besides?
Stop laughing at me, you dog-eating knave. For every insult I've suffered today, I'll see that you suffer tenfold.
Farewell, and be glad we left you your hat.
I swear I'll not rest until I have vengeance.
And my fondest regards to your lady.
Bye! We couldn't contain our laughter as the sheriff cursed his way back to town. And for all the day's good work, I could scarcely wait for nightfall and the arrival of my lady.
By dusk, I paced the edge of the forest, desperately worried that she would not come. She might, that some harm had befallen her. But at her last, cloaked form glided through the trees to me, and I guided her swiftly to our camp. Are you sure no one saw you enter the forest tonight? No one had eyes for me once the sheriff arrived in town. What a merry sight that was! He sought to clothe himself in curses, so loudly did he rail against you. But I fear our lives will become more dangerous than ever.
Worry not about us, lady. When the king returns, he'll set things aright.
That he will, and he'll hear from me and from the queen all that you brave men have done in his behalf. Bless you, Lady Marian. Please, Lady Marian is the shy maiden who lives in town. Here, I am only Marian.
Already you've captured my men's hearts as thoroughly as you've captured mine.
Have I? Then you're easily caught. Nay, you are an enchantress, Marian. Stay with me. You tempt me greatly. Of late I've had such forebodings. I feel death near to me. I would give my life to keep you safe. I'm sorry to worry you. It's nothing. I must tell you quickly about the Queen's Knight, not the King's Knight. That's going to be someone else entirely. Then return to town. Tomorrow I'll learn the password that he'll use. You must meet me in the Willow Grove so I may give it to you.
Yeah,
so she can give it to you. After the abbot's treasure train has been seized, the Queen's Knight will meet you on Watling Street to receive whatever ransom you have to give to him. But he'll deal only with the man who can spell out the password using the hand code I've given you. We'll be on watch for him, but we've had no news of when the treasure will come. Lob says within the fortnight. I'll have to watch the road every day. I'll send scouts further north to give us advance warning. Then that's all I can tell you until tomorrow.
Hello, Maury. Welcome to the chat.
I'll walk you to the edge of the forest. I'd be most pleased if you did. While you're gone, Robin, may I take away the disguises in your cave? There's much good cloth there, and many poor folk in need of the winter.
The stream's going good. The first game I tried to play crashed out. Very unfortunate, but I'm enjoying Conquests of the Longbow.
As you like, Tuck. I doubt I could show my face in town in any of those disguises again.
Yay! Gonna save. I don't know what's supposed to happen today. Hello, Scarfy. Good to see ya. What is happening today? What have I done? Embarrassed the sheriff. I think I spelled sheriff wrong there. Whoopsie. Oh. I was coming to get you. I have grievous news, my friend. The abbot has charged Marion with witchcraft. He will burn her in the witch's court of the abbey today. Last night was when she was afraid. If only I'd listened. Getting late for you? Have a good night, dog lover, merboy. See you around. Should have kept her here. Don't be a fool. You know she wouldn't have stayed. Not when she's had to meet the queen's messenger. Nothing will save the abbot from me, and a single strand of her hair is singed. What will you do? I must think upon it. I haven't actually solved this puzzle yet. Renanth Iobes. Let's see. I think I have the thing I need to put in my photos here. F L. So I have a verse, like a little poem thing, where the various trees say, like, they read off what is most important about them. And I think I have to put in what the first letter of the trees as listed. Might have to do it in English. I'm doing this in Gaelic first. Okay. F L A G R O. The box clicks open, and inside, da-da-da-da, a magnificent ring with a fiery ruby set in flames of gold. I'll slip the ring into my pouch. Good, now I can dispense with carrying this clumsy box around. I'll hide it for now and give it to Alan after supper tonight. He'll enjoy studying it. And now I put the ring on. Feel the power of the ring that commands fire upon my hand. 3 more rings and I can get Captain Planet. Okay, let's see. Dare not enter Nottingham as an outlaw. Okay. And I just got rid of all my costumes. Thanks very much, game. To Watling Street. When in doubt, let's go to Watling Street. Yoo-hoo. I don't think anybody's coming. Tim Finnegan lived in... Curious about the Robin Hood movie with Hugh Jackman as Old Man Robin Hood? I don't think I've heard of that one. I know there's one with Kevin Costner as Old Man Robin Hood. Oh, it's coming out? Huh. I am so out of the loop on movies. Okay, I don't think anybody's coming. All right. Is that I just go straight to the pub? What do you want here, outlaw? I seek a way to enter Nottingham in secret. Seek elsewhere. I've no reason to help you, even if I could. I need your help. Now listen here, outlaw. One of the sheriff's men come by. All gathered to watch an innocent woman burn. Perhaps you should join them. Be damned. I take no pleasure in such vile things. The Death of Robin Hood is apparently the title of it. Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out. I only ask that you unlock your cellar door and let me pass. What good is that to you? I know of the tunnels and where they lead. And if they catch you and ask how they found your way there, they'll never hear word of you from my lips. A man will say anything under torture. You ask too much. Try talking again. In the name of the Virgin, I beg you to let me pass, or the Lady Marian will die. What? It's the Lady Marian they're burning. You did not know? But they said it was a witch. Why, she's one of Queen Eleanor's ladies, and loyal to our king. There's no more time. Even now they may set the torch. Aye, come at once. Godspeed. Not forget your help this day. Never mind that, just be on your way quickly before someone comes in. Yeah. There we go. I missed the spot that you have to click. There are real limestone caves under Nottingham. As I hoped, the place is empty. The abbot and his scabrous toadies will all be in the witches' court to watch Marian's execution. In modern times, it's just like, yep, that's my basement. Oops. I clicked out of the window. In front of me lies the chapel. Behind me, the unfinished nave. Unfinished Knave was my nickname in medieval high school. Even from this distance, I can hear the angry muttering of the crowd outside the witch's court. And there, faintly, I hear the abbot's voice calling out above the crowd. Bring in the witch! I have little time. They will light the pyre at any moment. The pyre of fire. Oops. And I've accidentally... come on. There we go. Accidentally hit chat. You went to explore the caves in Nottingham 2 years ago? They're pretty amazing? Cool. Oh, come on. Game. Not even game. There we go. No, get Robin. Go where'st I tellst thee. The trip to Jerusalem pub also has super cozy cave warren feel to it. It has levels to it, unlike in the game. That's so cool. One of the women I do a medieval reenactment with, she's actually from Nottingham. So she always likes to talk about the history of that pub. Light the pyre, let the witch burn. I am too late. Marian! Whoopsie. Alas for Marian, alas for Robin. We have lost both in a single black day. It is grievous indeed that they came so close but lost himself in the maze. It's too bad Robin didn't explore the maze earlier when he had disguises and more time. It makes too grim a tale to sing, for they found Robin in the maze, mad and raging with grief. But the sheriff had no qualms about hanging a madman all the same. Robin could not save his soul, but let us hope he saved a game. Whoopsie. When I played this last time, I got through the maze first try. Yeah. Okay. Puzzle box. Boop. Well, thanks so much for the follow, Melee times 10. Melee X 10. Okay. F. L. A. G. are. Oh! Na 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 na. Oops. I didn't mean to go into a different screen. Boop, boop. Now I'm wearing the ring. I am a fancy lad. Go to the pub. Double go to the pub. We just did all this conversation, so I'm just gonna go through it. Blah, 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 blah. Bing! Correct answered. Okay. Saving. Oh. My save game names have gotten steadily more bizarre. Save Marianne. Oh. Replace. What ending did I have the last time I played this? I did manage to get, as far as I know, like the complete ending, like, but I was constantly using hint guides. This I'm relying more on my memory and actually solving puzzles, which is a weird way of doing it. Like, shouldn't you do the try and solve it first? Whoops. Nope, Marion's dead. Wrong turn, Marion's dead. Ugh. There we go. Nope, nope, nope. What? No. Ah. Yeah, the memory of the hint guy. Oh yeah, the if you want more replayability, it's really fun to try and see how few points you can get to. Yeah, I saw One Short Eye's original attempt at the low percent run. Maybe I'll try that. It's like Robin wanted Marion to burn. No, he just has a bad sense of direction and hasn't been in this maze in several months. I pick up Conquests like every now and then, but it hasn't been like a proper series I've been doing. So it's like, wait, what? I did this last time. Okay, this part I know is correct. No! Ugh. Whoops. Ooh, I'm out of bounds. That's fun. Marion's dead because I'm out of bounds. There we go. I'm back in bounds at least. No! Like, why do you go down there? I don't want you to do that. This is a lot easier with the keyboard. Can hear the angry muttering of the crowd outside. Burn the witch! I'm barely in time. We're in a cutscene. That was very clever of Robin to go through the maze and the hidden door and try to rescue Marion by surprise. Clever. I said it was clever, didn't say it was wise. Should make a tragic ballad of Robin's daring rescue, which failed because he forgot to think of what would happen. We found himself at the mercy of scores of armed enemies. I shall make a tragic... Only we'd known he meant to be so clever, we might have aided him. There are times to act alone and times to seek the advice of your comrades. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Must think upon it. Time to hoot and holler. Okay. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. The easiest way to get the lowest score is, of course, to die instantly. That's the only soft lock in the game, by the way? Cool. Okay, yeah, our hearts are with you. I've been talking to the men. The witch's court will be difficult to assault. Even if I must go alone. Still, your foolish tongue. We wait only for your word to go to our rescue. Give another loud blast on your horn and we'll speak of strategies. Okay. I could scourge myself for giving away your disguises. Yeah, you silly. Set aside your guilt. Even did I have these disguises, they would now be watching warily for them. It occurs to me that all the sheriff's men and abbot's monks will be at the witch's court to watch the burning. They all suspect a rescue, but they've learned of Marion's connection with Robin. Let me hear all your thoughts before I decide. Both the sheriff and abbot will be there, will they not? Let us concentrate all our force not toward the lady, as they expect, but towards taking them prisoner. Once we have such hostages, we can demand that Marion will be set free, and even guarantee a safe passage to the forest. I would incite the mob to riot, for the abbot is feared and hated by the common folk. Set them to create confusion and draw the soldiers to the streets. Where we can attack in full force outside the court while you slip inside and rescue your lady. My counsel is to try subterfuge. By whatever means you can, enter the court secretly so that you can seize the lady from the fire unhindered. When it seems certain you found a way in, we'll lead a two-part attack through the town. Half our men from the north and half from the south converging upon the court. I'll take Will's horn, and when you hear me signal upon it, you'll know the moment is upon you to act. One strong wedge straight through the nearest town gate will serve the best, with you in the lead. We'll cover you while you reach Marion and free her from the stake. Let's attack the soldiers and taunt them, and they'll pretend to run away in all directions. The soldiers will split up and run all over the town after us. Then you, Robin, or maybe 5 men, can go after Marion while we keep the soldiers busy running after us. Okay. What to do? Much is planned. Okay, I know it has to be something where so not Alan, not much. Okay, not Will, Alan, or much. It's either Tuck or John. Tuck or John. Tuck or John. Two-part attack and blows the horn. Which is... I think it's probably John is my best bet. Try this again. Blah, blah, blah. We've had this conversation multiple times now. We've had this conversation 3 times. Don't you trust me yet? Ding. Okay. Yeah, everybody's gone to watch the burning. She weighs the same as the duck. Okay. There's faintly, I hear the abbot's voice calling above the crowd. Bring in the witch! Okay. Let's not get stuck. Come on, I said let's not get stuck. Robin, you're the worst. Seriously, like the path, like the space you have to actually click on things in this bit is, oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. No, I did it wrong. It's the other one, isn't it? Yep, I did it wrong. Oh well. Yep. Yeah. Okay. I have to go all the way back here. Stupid. Click. Honkity toot. Click. Why wouldn't everyone just come at your first honk? Okay. All right. We're going with John's plan. I'm going to save this as John's plan. Whoops. Accidentally hit cancel. That was foolish. Fourth time talking to this guy. Ding. I'm so annoyed because when it didn't matter how fast I got through that maze, I did it right first time. And now I am struggling. Yeah, bring in the witch. Come on. Ah! Go! Go! Why? Marion's dead. She's dead because I can't leave the screen in the direction I want to go. Come on. It's like if I try and go up high enough. There we go. No! Marion's dead. She's dead. She's dead. No! Why? Why did you do that? Why? Ugh. That's annoying. That's so annoying. Oh, like, this isn't even hard. It's just me that is the problem. This is purely a personal skill issue. I should not be having this much trouble. Okay. Saving over John's plan because I don't want to talk to the darn innkeeper anymore. This way. And then this way. No, 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 no. Ugh. It's like, I don't even know why he went in that direction. No, I did it still wrong. I hate you, Robin. You're gonna... No, why? Why do you go down? There's no reason for you to do that. I've done this wrong. No. Like it... The issue isn't even that I don't know the way. It's that I keep on going, like, I keep on getting stuck and going in the wrong direction. And then I long for death. Like, I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. I'm looking at a map. I'm looking at a map. My sense of direction is garbage to begin with, and then you want me to remember things? Madness. Absolute madness. Okay. No, Robin. Jerk. Why? Go. I hate this. I hate this. This is the worst. Why? There we go. Finally. This is not even the right way. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh, I looked away for a second and I don't know where I went. Oh. There we go. Yes, finally. I can hear the angry muttering of the crowd outside. At least once when you were like, I was the wrong way. I was going the right way. I have no idea. I'm barely in time. Where's Little John? If he doesn't come, there we go. I hear Will's horn. I must act now. I am wearing the ring right. I'm not. Oh, it gives a whole new meaning of the lyrics about fires, love burning hotly. That's a very poor taste, Alan. Pray pardon me, but then I'm not the one foolish enough to jump into a fire without protection. Oh, no. Wait, my true love is about to be set on fire. Please pause. I must do an inventory interaction puzzle. Oh, I can't believe I did that. F. L. A. G. R. O. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Okay, let's go. Oh, and now he's underneath the bushes. Good. There we go. This is how we do. I think this way. Yes. No, no, Robin, no. Hear the angry muttering of the crowd. Burn the witch! Oh. Yes, everybody get shotted. Little John's flanking attacks decimated the soldiers and cleared the way long enough to free Marion from the stake. Thanks to his bold attack and the element of surprise, we escaped with no loss of life. Ha ha! Once we reached the edge of the forest, I parted ways with my men. They drew the attention of our pursuers and took them on a merry chase into Sherwood. Some instinct led me to the nearest place where I might tend to Marion. I couldn't carry her much further. Marion, can you hear me? She can scarcely breathe. The smoke has seared her lungs. If I cannot save her, she'll die within minutes. Luckily, I happen to have magic. The diamond. Somehow she's fooled her captors and kept it clutched within her hands. No loss of life, but the sheriff's men, they're not people. Twinklies. Pretty twinkly music. Blessed lady, if love be stronger than death, let my love flow through these gems and heal her. Oh, not the fire. Robin! Marion, I'm here. You're safe. I thought I was dead. You were healed by the power of the Heartstone. I must tell you the password quickly. Shh, rest, my love. There's plenty of time now. I cannot rest till I tell you. The Queen's Knight will know you when you spell out the word loins. I mean lions. Your duty is fulfilled. Don't tax your strength further. I'll take you to a safer place. I then developed a hernia and a bad back and was unable to leave my bed for weeks. I carried Marion to the widow's cottage. The good woman at once took her and tended to her. I remained with Marion until the widow assured me there was nothing more I could do, and we discussed how best to safeguard her. We reached a plan, then I kissed my love farewell, and I joined my men for the evening meal. How fares the lady? Well enough. I placed her in the widow's care and set Hob and his brothers to set watch. I deem it most unwise of her to return to Nottingham. She will not. The widow has a sister in Blythe. We'll take Marion there to hide until it's safe to return. I swear by the Blessed Virgin for what she's done to Marion, depriving the abbot of his treasure is scarcely enough. But it's a start. God wills, the king will finish the rest. Whether God's will or our skill, we must not fail to make him ill. We spent scouts to the north and wait for their signal. Long, weary days creep past. I fear that Prince John's nerve has failed and the treasure will never come. By the Virgin, I've never seen you breathless before. Is there a wolf at your heels? Little John sent me to tell you. Catch your breath or I may never learn what you have to tell. The abbot's treasure train has been sighted. The signal's been passed from our northmost scouts. We'll remain on watch at the overlook. Good. Then we have time to plan. Saving! Over who throws a shoe? Here comes the night. Good place. Honkity hoot. Honkity hoot. The men are on the alert. They'll be here as quickly as they can manage. I hear Little John coming already. A scout has reported that the Baron's treasure train has entered Sherwood upon the north. Baron Lefebvre rides in the fore. The treasure is carried upon 3 mules in line behind him. Upon each side of the mules, he has 20 heavily armed men, of which 10 are crossbowmen and 10 carry shields and spears. So we face 40 well-armed men in all, plus the Baron. What do we know of this Baron? He's in the service of Prince John. He must be a man with dubious honor. But no less dangerous. If he rides in the fore, he is no coward. Shall we present our strategies? Aye, let me hear them all. Let me get water. There's many voices. Let us concentrate all our fire from the overlook where we're best protected. We'll strike without warning and simply keep firing relentlessly until they scatter or surrender. This battle would cost us men, no matter what tactic we choose. We should demand a surrender first in case the Baron has more sense than courage. But set upon them from all sides as they refuse. There's no glory in an ambush. I couldn't even make a simple song out of it. We should show our strength from the overlook, with a blare of horns and beating of drums, singing the praises of Richard Lionheart. Oh, hey, noddy, noddy, and a ho, ho, ho. If they fail to surrender on the spot, then we'll open fire and let fall a deadly rain of arrows. Against such trained soldiers, we'll have but one advantage: surprise. We must be a sudden ambush, and we'll fall upon them equally from both the overlook and the far side of the road. Let's round up some wild boys and drive them into the road. The horse and mules will panic, the boys will go some with the soldiers, and then we can move in and take over. Much is planned. No, never much is planned. Okay. That I do remember. Demand surrender, attack from all sides. Ambush from overlook only. That seems like a bad idea. Demand surrender with fanfare. That sounds like a bad idea. Surprise ambush from 2 sides. Okay. I think surprise ambush from 2 sides. I don't have any dead guys up here. That seems hopeful. Yes. Oop. I like to think that these guys in the back are just running around in a circle. It's the same guys every time. Seize the treasure. Call caught from both sides by surprise. The Baron and his men were quickly vanquished. Only 2 of the soldiers chose to surrender. We stripped them of armor and weapons and set them free. Truly, this has been a proud day of the history of the outlaws of Sherwood Forest. Yay, I didn't lose any guys. I guess that was the right choice. Many Grahams died today. We spent the rest of the day helping Tuck count the money. 50,000 marks in gold and silver we had taken. This will surely buy the king's freedom. A toast to all my brave lads, to the loyal outlaws of Sherwood, and to Robin Hood, and to the king, and to the suffering of Prince John and all whipped dogs who lick his boots. Chug! A finer day's work we've never done. When the Queen's Night arrive, we'll have a magnificent gift for his sovereign lady. Watch the road well, we dare not miss it. It's good you're up. Will sent me with a warning. The sheriff has loosed his mongrels to plague us again. Will urges you not to go abroad until they've gone their way. Yet I must, for the Queen's Knight will ride along Watling Street, and I must not miss him. Aye, that's what I told Will you'd say. But go carefully, master. You'll have little chance if they catch you in the forest alone. I'm heading south. Will said to leave the overlook to you. Thank you, John. May the Virgin Lady protect you. Aye, and you. Okay, let me take a look. Get my tree list out. Well, John walks away slowly. Oops, no. Oh, darn Sierra chest. Always giving me trouble. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Sierra chest in that they are very good at, they provide excellent information, but always having to reload and prove that I'm a human when I'm not a human. I'm clearly a mermaid. Okay. Got my trees. Hello, Brennan. Good to see you. We're doing pretty good playing Conquests of the Longbow. The goal was to play King's Quest for Retold, the point-and-click version, but there was a game-breaking bug, so that didn't happen. Well, it did for a bit, but let's see. Give me trees. Oop. We have bad guys. That thrashing in the forest. Is it? Ah, it's the sheriff's men again. They're almost upon me. This way, I've spotted him. That's not a special tree, is it? No, it's not. Run, 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 run. Robin, run. Run, Robin, run, Robin, run, run, run. There we go. Nope. That's not fair. I would have done it. He bravely ran away. Oh, I gotta go through the honkity toot again. Honkity toot. Oh no, I didn't. Still have to do the whole fight. Darn it. Yeah, click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Tuck's plan. Can I skip this? No. You're so nostalgic for the shitty 256 color backgrounds. Not even funny. I don't think they're shitty. I think they're gorgeous. I would rather have this than a lot of 3D environments that we had slightly after this. Seize the treasure. Okay, I got all the stuff. Yeah. I did not save early or often. Saving now. Trees again. Oops, I accidentally hit caps lock. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I don't know the map well enough to know where to run to. To find the... Because I have to find the special druid trees. And I just don't know where those druid trees are. Oops. Well, I found Watling Street. Okay. Comparing the best to the worst, we both know exactly how well those early 3D games held up. Yep. Oh, no! Okay. Pausing. Because now we have to play Match the Pictures, and I don't have these memorized. That's Ash. Nilon? You just finished Simon the Sorcerer 3D? I've not played any of the Simon the Sorcerer games. Okay. They're almost upon me. That? Ugh. No. Get. I'm trying. Come on, game. There we go. Okay. The first two are really fun. Can recommend. Maybe I'll add those to the list. Oh gosh, now I gotta get the hand codes. No. That, of course, my hand codes are on a different web page than my druid trees. Wasn't Simon voiced by Red Dwarf's Arnold Rimmer? That I don't know. Come on, where's the hand code? Okay. N I L O. Oh, nope. O N. Boop. They're all. What did. Was that not the right one? Conquests of the Longbow. Ah, come on. Oh, trees. He does have his own sound in Simon, in your opinion? Does not sound like a Red Dwarf episode or something? Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's no L. It just... I should wear my glasses when I'm playing games. And now we go back to the hand code one. Where's that N? N. I. O. N. Boop. There we go. I'm a tree. That was more difficult than necessary. And they disappeared. The danger is past, fleshling. Return to your native form and go in peace. Tell the Green Man I thank him heartily for this blessing. It will be done. Yay! Okay. To the Outlook. It's good I have such trusted men. While I eluded the sheriff's men, they found the Queen's Knight and hold him for me upon Watling Street. I'll join them at once. So you're the leader of this rabble. What is the meaning of this? Oh, sorry, she'd probably be French. Sire, I beg you forgive my men if they angered you. They only did as I bade them. Do not come to Sherwood seeking me. You'll learn nothing from me as long as I am surrounded by outlaws. My men are completely trustworthy. You've nothing to fear from them. I order you to send them away. Very well. Men, you'd best leave. The new one that released a few months ago, Simon the Sorcerer Origins, also had Chris Berry again as the voice actor for Simon. Nice! It's nice when they bring the old voice actors back. Looking at you two gentlemen, no Josh Mandel. They don't like this, neither do I. Queen's Knight or no Queen's Knight, he could use a lesson in manners. It's because I've made him French. Well, explain yourself or step aside. I've no time to waste on a common outlaw. I'll not move a step until I learn what I need to know. Then you'd best be quick, or my sword will teach you to move. Your brother and you would pretend to turn into trees when you were a kid, involved one holding their hand up and yelling, "Tree!" and the other would pretend to be confused by the other's disappearance. That's so cute. That's freaking adorable. Okay, and the word was lions. Okay. L. I. O. N. Was it lion or lions? Ugh. I think it was lions. What were you doing with your hand? Perhaps you didn't watch closely enough the first time. Shall I do it again? Play a tree sounds something apparent would tell a kid so they would finally stay still and shut up for a moment. And it's like, oh, we're playing the quiet game. Okay, ding. It was lions. Lions was right. L-I-O-N. Whoops, that says Lyox. Good thing I looked up before I... What is the meaning of that? Answer me. Then you cannot be the true Queen's Knight. What have you done with him? Every instinct I have told me this knight was no Queen's man, but now I must prove that I was right. Don't. He carried this letter sealed with an imprint of the Prior's ring. The letter reads, the Prior. Oh, that's the abbot, the Prior. I've advised the prince that we have succeeded in our mission. The cub is taken, the lion, is caged. It's signed by the prior of the monastery and addressed to the sheriff of Nottingham. Honkety toot! I stayed within range of your horn, master. What happened to you? Why'd you kill the Queen's knight? Have you gone insane? He wasn't the Queen's man. He carried a written message to the sheriff and the prior, proof of the conspiracy with Prince John. Odds blood. It's the true Queen. What of the true Queen's knight? We must find him. So the prior has him. Leave this mess with me. I'll get him out of the road and see to the horse. Horse, do you speak? Nay. I thought not. Ah! Okay. By dusk, the forest was clear of the sheriff's men, for they were not brave enough to roam Sherwood at night. Nonetheless, I counted men anxiously as they returned to camp one by one. When we were all safely returned and accounted for, I joined my friends by the fire. I grow weary of these sheriff's men tramping through our territory like vermin. Aye, it's an outrage. The sheriff must think this his forest. We cannot let him hinder us. We must find the true Queen's knight, and should he set a soldier behind every tree. We better sleep on it then. Tomorrow may well be a desperate day. Okay, saving. Going to the fens, gonna eat a lot of pizza. Just go into the fens. Farthing for your thoughts, Will. Oh, I was wondering what will happen to us if the king doesn't return. Those are unhappy thoughts, not worth a farthing. Bad enough we can't send our share of the ransom without the Queen's knight. If you can't find and rescue him, we'll be blamed for his death, you know that. Got lost in the caves, encountered a kobold that told me I wasn't welcome in Spielberg. Don't know what was up with that. You go now. I know it well. I see little way that I can help. It's up to you, Robin. So I will leave and never return. Okay. Map. Fens. Teeny tiny little Robin. Some power keeps me from donning both rings at once. As folk warn me, their natures are in conflict and refuse to be worn at the same time by one man. Okay, fine, take it off. I'll remove the ring that commands fire and keep it out of sight until I need it. The ring that commands water slips easily onto my finger. And now we got the will-o-wisps. Makes me most uneasy to be so close to the spirits of those who drowned in these fens. There's no answer. Ooh, I should probably open this. I'll open the false knight's message. Close it. Open. Message. I know this one.
Dance. We love to dance. Bet he doesn't know how to dance. 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 Bet he loves to dance. You love in Antwerp.
There's a thicket and marshy ground up ahead. I have to turn back. It's correct that I can see the will-o-wisps, but I do be needing a boat. I don't think I've seen anybody go this way. I didn't. No answer. Him offering a farthing just got me to Google if they had farthings in the time of King Richard III, and apparently yes, but not as a coin. They used to physically cut a penny in 4 parts to give change. Yeah, like that's, if you actually look, it doesn't work unless I'm actually like going to pay someone, but it actually shows the coin cut into pieces. That's why, also why, like, I wouldn't give a clipped coin. It is a phrase. And often coins that are found in archaeological digs, because apparently you can't like you can't go for coffee in England without finding an important archaeological site if Time Team is anything to judge by. Just find caches of coins, and some of them will cut up. And that's why it's like a halfpenny is a valid coin, because it's like, yes, it's a half penny. It's half of the penny. I wonder if back in the day, like when quarters first started to be used as a coin that was a division of a dollar, if they actually would cut up a dollar coin or something. If I don't know if dollars were ever coins. I know that like somewhere in Europe there was a coin called a dollar. I think it was in sort of Austro-German area. Anywhere in Europe, really. Lots of Roman stuff too. Yeah. Because in North America, a lot of the older history wasn't based on things that last as well. Like, didn't have coins in the ancient history time. A lot of the structures are more based on wood and skins and things, so stuff or were meant to be temporary. So we don't have just the wandering around and you find ancient stuff. Some areas you'll find arrowheads, but that's not like, I've never found an arrowhead. The British resisted decimal currency for a long time because they thought it was too complicated. Oh, I had to try and learn Renaissance English coinage when I started working at Renaissance festivals. This was in 2004. I never got far. Luckily, I played a peasant character, so a lot of times it'd just be like, no, sir, I don't know too much about that. I mostly deal in eggs. Would you like eggs? My character was Albertina Eggerly, the daughter of the poultryman. Spanish dollar. Oh, of course, that's why they called it pieces of 8. Oh, I'm a bad little pirate. But what was it? A dollar? Was a dollar the name of the coin? That's what in particular I was wondering about. It was never done with US dollars. Okay, that's what I was wondering, because there is the coin called the quarter. How do I get you guys? Come give me a boat. Oh, the water uses palette shifting for the animation. Oh yeah, definitely. You can see it sort of just fading through. That was like the go-to Sierra water method once they figured that out. But it also gives like a really because the water is shifting under, like the clouds also end up with a really neat glow from that.
We have no use for mortal things. We have no use for mortal things.
That's not mortal, it's freaking magic. It's a type of magic. The art in this game is so gorgeous. Like, this is a freaking beautiful game. I'm so close to the end. Also, apparently the origin of saying 2-bit something, it's like 2-bit operation or something, a bit was one of the pieces of 8. Ah, very cool. That's information I think that was buried in my head somewhere. Also, shave and a haircut, 2 bits. Oh, nope, not this one. I wanted to talk to the widder. Nope. 6 bits? Is that inflation? Hey, we got at least 16 bits going on in this game. I think it's so funny just how many, like, have a good night, Spider. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. I think it's very funny just how many different copy protection things that you have to look up in the manual there are in this game. Like, there's the druid trees. There's the gemstones. There's the coats of arms. Thanks so much, Spider. Have a good night. I think the hand code is in the manual as well. There's so much. And when it got uploaded to Game Pass recently, the manual was uploaded with just like, instead of all of the pictures, which are important and you need, it just has like insert image copy _gem _ image .jpg. Oh, wow. JPEG close bracket. JPJ. What happened to my ability to speak? I know my letters. I know I have to go here. Actually, maybe, can I talk to Green Man, Spirit of Sherwood, come forth? Didn't think that would work. Yes, I know my letters. That's why I wrote Laux on my hand. Yeah, I'm really good at that. Also, if you think about it in the real world, not just like the interaction screen, imagine someone like, yes, I am being subtle. It's like, yeah, what are you doing? Like, no, this is very secret things I'm doing. Okay. I'm cheating. I'm looking it up how I deal with the will-o-wisp. I'm so close. Show the letter to Little John. That's what I missed. Will you come here? Aha! Okay. If we had Caesar's army, we might be able to assault this place, but even then it would be difficult. So close. If you were a classier person, I would be tempted to make a joke about that. Sadly, you're not, and you are. It is what it is. Could not hope to take it by force. This is true. You missed all the comments I was making about how Marion, like, oh, I'll come to you. Like, oh my. Twill make a fine addition to tack onto the end of your balance. Okay. Oh, okay. Am I boned? I think I'm boned. Oh, nope. I have one more day there I was looking at. Oh, the walkthrough I was looking for, I've got like a blister or something on my finger from so much clicking. So when I was trying to scroll, it wasn't going. Like, there's no more instructions. Did I miss something? You weren't even trying. I'm the one that was saying boned repeatedly. Start the game over. But no, I was just not doing all the things I needed to do. Is this better than 99% RPGs out there? I really enjoy this. I'm enjoying it. Okay. There we go. I thought I clicked on them.
You're called by the ring that commands water. How may we serve you? Do you wish to cross the water?
I seek a missing knight and suspect these monks of treachery. Can you help me? I thought I did this.
A prisoner is held in a tower of the monastery. Wait, we will bring you a boat.
Zoop. Bobble, 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 bobble.
Follow us, and we will guide you through the fog to the place you seek. We will go before you to lead the way. Follow us, or you will be lost in the fog. The boat of dance! Dance!
This is the night, the most beautiful night, and they call it Bella Notte. Wait, where are you? Silly Blighter's going.
The prisoner you seek is held within this tower. Our help ends here. We have no power over stone or plant. Fear We will keep your boat from straying.
Now we'll be dragged down by mermaids for sure.
What? We were only trying to drown him.
Trust the spirits of the dead to guide you. Sure, it's not a horrible idea. Hey, I have a magic ring, man. I have a magic ring. Everything will be fine. Okay. Save. Climbing. A magic ring to bind you in darkness. Hey, I've only got the one ring. And then I can rule all of them. The vines broke at my touch. Whoops. Oh. Cannot climb bare stone. Oh, do I get my... Do I hand code? Haha. Ivy. Which one's Ivy? Gort. Okay. Where's my hand code gone? I have to have so many different screens open. Why shouldn't I keep the ring? It's precious. It was a birthday present. G? Oh, oops, nope. G-O? R-T. Boop. The ivy has magically doubled in thickness and strength. Sir, any other words you can spell there, Robin? Just Marion might like to know. Something about it seems familiar? Sure, it's nothing. Hey, Roberta Williams, look at this. I am climbing some vines and it just goes straight up. It doesn't loopity-loop all over the place. Hello, Mind Slug. Good morning or evening? Did you hear something, brother? I thought I did, but nay, it's just the wind in the trees. Magically doubled in thickness and strength. Pretty sure you got that email before? Who are you? I did not climb the tower. I see no rope. I'm Robin Hood, and I climbed the ivy that grows on the tower to reach you. I have... Liar! I tried those vines myself. They were brittle and would not support a squirrel, let alone a man. Yet I swear that I climbed them with the aid of druid magic. I have a boat waiting below to take us out of the fence. I'll go nowhere with you until you've proven you're a friend. Lions! Vines without a maze of hidden pixels that make you lose your grip? Preposterous! Hush? Roberta was at the time still the prima donna of the studio? Yeah, we're... Time to do hand stuff again. I try so hard not to say dirty things on stream because my mom listens to my VODs. I try so hard. It's so hard. You really love how Robin is supposed to be like 20 or so, but looks like a 50-year-old smoker. Hey, life's hard out here in Sherwood Forest, man. Tried so hard, got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Mom, Mind Slug says hello to you. Princess Pearl Mom. Oops, nope, that's just wrong. L I O N S. Boop.
Good. Now I know you're the right man. Then let's waste no more time. Go before me so that I might see you safely in the boat before I follow. You're sure these vines will hold? I am here, am I not? I suppose if I must trust you, I may as well start now. Brothers, the prisoners are escaping! Stop him!
Would I like to save my game now? Yes. Yes. Duh. He's nuts. Well, Robin's got the D. Go down. I like that it just like, hey. Poor Robin has learned to his dismay that death is but a stone's throw away. Ow! How did you throw it diagonally, Mr. Monk? I meant to put the difficulty down. How are they throwing them diagonally? Also, go down. Boop. Haha. I didn't feel like doing that. To the boats, brothers! If they reach the shore, all is lost. The monks were no match for two strong and desperate men. Once within the dark shelter of the forest, it was easy to leave them behind. The Queen's knight was fed, clothed, and his wounds treated in our camp. But as soon as he was rested, he set forth with all the ransom we had to give him. Ah, look at the donkeys. They're so cute. There's no need to accompany me further. I've loyal men waiting in Nottingham to see me the rest of the way. Then God speed you safely to the Queen's side. I give you my heartfelt thanks, you and all your men, for your aid and loyalty. Bye-bye! Have the power of difficulty sliders on my side. Hey, I'm here to have a good time, not a difficult time. I make this game hard enough on myself. I wish you'd gone with him. Be safer with the Queen. I like how the background changes color for Marion's dialogue. Like it's pink in another scene. My place is with you until the king returns. Surely you think this cannot be the end of the story? Nay, there's much yet to tell. No shade, you just think it's funny to imagine in-game characters using meta abilities? Oh, absolutely. Oh, excuse me. What follows is a time of waiting. Waiting for the treasure to reach the Queen. Waiting for the ransom to reach King Leopold of Austria. Waiting for King Richard to be freed and return to England. We got the naked scene! You wait through the long and dreary months of winter for some word of your king's fate. None comes. In winter, friend and foe alike keep to shelter, and all is quiet. As the spring of 1194 renews with green in the forest, you go forth with your men and hunt and refill the larders. But alas, as your luck flees, all your cunning fails you, and you are taken by the sheriff's men. Ooh. I think I missed something. The sheriff declares you guilty upon the spot and has you and all your men led to the gallows as quickly as possible. That he dares such a thing without a trial can only mean he is sure of Prince John's power to protect him. Despair fills your soul to have fought so long and so well, only to dance at the end of a rope. Yet even as the rope tightens around your neck, you hear a drumming of hooves, blare of horns, and clash of steel. King Richard has come to Nottingham. That went from 0 to 60 real quick. Oh, yeah. Word came to me, Master Sheriff, that you had captured the great outlaw, Robin Hood. But I heard nothing of a trial. Is this the way you've kept the law in my absence? But my lord, my king, he's a terrible outlaw, guilty of every sort of crime. I saw no need. Rest in peace, Robin Hood. Yeah, I saved him. He's fine. Everything's good. I was really worried for a second. My liege, hear me. I am your true and loyal servant. I did not choose to be an outlaw, but was driven to it by corrupt and evil men. Silence, you thieving dog. Enough. I will hear him speak. My king, do you know nothing of the money we sent for your ransom? Not one penny did I or my men keep that we could send to win your freedom, except for like the 8 pennies that I've been carrying around that I took from the one scholar guy. I've not had word from my mother, the queen, to account for every mark. If what you say is true. My lord, you cannot take seriously the rantings of a desperate man. He will say anything to save his neck. What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Then it will be decided as it should have been in the court of justice. Oh, not in the court of love? A legit thing in the 12th century. Robin Hood, you and those who call your men stand accused of brigandage, of stealing from the church, defying the sheriff's justice, defying the king's law, killing the king's deer. Do you deny these claims? My lord, is it a crime to defy those who abuse your trust and use your laws to their own ends? Yes. Is it a crime to seek justice where there is only injustice? Is the crime to eat a succulent Chinese meal? I do not defy your laws, only the evil men who use their power for personal gain. I do not steal from the church, but only from greedy men who use the church to gain riches for themselves. When you get caught by the court of police and bring you to the court of love, will they sing, "Stop in the name of love"? I don't think so. I think that might have come out a little later. Those are strong words. Your life depends on what I hear before I pass judgment. Because of his holy vows, I allowed your man, the Friar Tuck, to go free, that he might gather witnesses to speak in your favor. I trusted to his sworn word that he would return and share your judgment, as indeed he has. But there are others here who will speak against you, and their testimony shall also be weighed. Let the witnesses speak. By your leave, I shall speak first. I've served Robin Hood faithfully for many seasons. He is a man of honor, loyal to his king, just and fair. I pray thee, your majesty, I give little mind to this curtal friar. I am the abbot of St. Mary's, and I have been plagued by this rascal of an outlaw. He flouts the sanctity of the church and shows no respect of any true holy man, as this poor monk of mine can attest. 'Tis true, my liege. Why, he waylaid me upon Watling Street, stripped me of my robe, mocked my dignity, and that false friar beat me with a sword and forced me to toil at chopping wood for his gang of ruffians. Friar Tuck must make some great French fries, being a friar for so long already. Do you think he would have anything to do with the French? Poor job he did it of too, fattened as he is with gluttony and excess of wine and ale, and lazy from a life of unmonkly comfort. I don't remember who this is, so I don't have a voice for him. My lord king, it was to this abbot that Prince John sent a stolen treasure, so that you might languish forever in a foreign prison. It was Robin Hood who swore to do everything in his power to raise ransom for your freedom. And this he did with every mark entrusted to the knight who brought it to the queen. I have since received an accounting of exactly the amount the outlaw sent, and will weigh in my judgment accordingly. Sire, this man is mistaken in accusing the prince of treachery. Your brother intended only to safeguard the treasure until it could be used to free you. It is only from fear of this diligent sheriff that the outlaw sent money, undoubtedly in the desperate hope of winning a pardon for his great many sins. I've not forgotten your sins so quickly, you black-hearted friar. 'Twas Robin who freed me from your torture, Robin who saved me and set me free. I knew at once he was a good man, good enough that I entrusted him to the ring that commands water. And I kept it safe, as folk asked of me. Remember when freedom fries was the dumbest thing we heard all year? Oh, that was good times. Those were the days, my friend, I thought they'd never end. Furthermore, I have the ring that commands fire, which had been taken by the abbot. A scurrilous lie. Where are my rings now? Ask yonder sheriff. 'Twas he that took everything from me when I was captured. More lies, my lord. We found nothing of value upon him. What say you, folk? I would sooner take the word of Robin Hood over these rogues. There's the matter of the Queen's Knight, who is also held prisoner in your tower. Ayah! These things can be explained. You can, but be sure they will, and to my complete satisfaction. But we are here at this time to pass judgment upon Robin Hood. Your judgment will come soon enough. Let the common folk now speak. I am only a poor widow. I live by the wool I spin, and with the help of my 3 good sons. They were wrongly accused of treason, and would all be hanged if not for Robin Hood and his men. I owe them the lives of my sons. Her sons consorted with outlaws and deserved hanging. My sons are all I have in the world. I bless Robin Hood for this goodness. God help the woman who seeks mercy at the hands of the sheriff or his men. Robin Hood saved me from one of his scoundrels who wrongly accused me of withholding taxes and would have dragged me to the most hideous fate a woman could suffer. Robin Hood saved me from the sheriff's men. They accused me of poaching. But what am I to do when I see my wife and children starving because the sheriff taxes us to the last farthing? He treated me fairly. He gave me good money in exchange for my first set of rags. I must say that for an outlaw, he was most just and fair to me. He gave me enough money to replace the clothes he took, and clothes of equal quality and to spare. Speak up, yeoman. Let your voice be heard. I still wear the good suit of Lincoln green that was given, and proudly I wear it. 'Twas thanks to the good outlaws of Sherwood Forest that I returned to me home with a goodly sum of me pocket and won me a fair lass to wife. Lady Marian, you asked to speak last. Thank you, my lord. I have come to know Robin Hood very well and carnally, and I also owe him my life. Pay no heed to this slut, my liege. She's a witch who keeps company with brigands and— Silence! The Lady Marian has served my queen mother for years and is of noble blood. Friar Tuck tried to become a gardener, but Hugh wouldn't let him. Only Hugh can prevent florist friars. Brendan! I am the streamer. I am to make the funny. I kid. Robin is completely loyal to you. He is honest, fair, and true, undeserving of the fate that has driven him to live outside the law. He seeks only peace and justice. He's devoted himself to raising ransom on your behalf, even as these other wicked men conspired against you. Don't listen to their lies. Robin and his men are your truest subjects. I beg you to grant them your pardon and your favor. If there is anyone who has not yet spoken, let him stand forth. Very well. The witnessing is complete. Clear the floor, and I shall bust it down. Robin Hood, I find you innocent of all charges brought against you. Furthermore, I declare you a free man with no mark of outlaw against you. Your Majesty, I thank you, but my men. If I free the master, I must free his loyal friends. Oh no, it's totally possible to fail. They are granted full pardons. Bless you, my liege. I am not finished. You deserve more than a mere pardon. The ransom you raised went far in securing my own freedom. Kneel, Robin Hood. Yeah, you can, Marian can be dead in this bit. You could have killed multiple people that were going to speak for you. Rise the Earl of Huntingdon. It says a whopping 4 endings. Furthermore, my present Sheriff of Nottingham is hereby under arrest for treason. What say you to giving the job to Little John? I can think of no better man. Unfortunately, Richard and Robin now have the same voice. The abbot shall take himself from my sight forever, or have a taste of the fiery stake with which he dared to harm the Lady Marian. The worthy Friar Tuck shall be the new abbot at St. Mary's, and yonder prior, most evil cur, you are exiled from my kingdom, and your order disbanded for all time. I shall instruct my new sheriff to slay you on the spot if you are not gone from my shores within the week. Are you content, Huntingdon? My lord, you've done me such honors as I never dreamt, yet there is one desire, the deepest of all, yet to be fulfilled. Oh, yeah! Then speak it, man, and it will be done. Well, not here, it won't. I ask for the Lady Marian's hand in marriage. Does my lady consent to this? With all my heart. Abbot Tuck, let your first job in office be the marriage of the Earl and his lady. Chop chop. I bless this marriage and declare thee husband and wife. Earl and Lady Huntingdon, you may seal the pact with a kiss. Smooches! I mean, we've already done stuff. Might as well make it official. Really hope they got... There was a time limit where they could say like, yep, this was... Nope. Any children were totally legit. Yay! Yay! Well done to all of these lovely people who put so much effort in making such a cool game. Yay, did not get anywhere near full points. There's a lot of stuff that I probably missed. But I did pretty good considering I was mostly just going on my own brain smarts and memory. Yay! Let's see if I can find someone to raid. Whoops. Let's see. Think of buy herself some grummy fries, good idea, and choco cookies. Heard a TikTok recipe, you only put some cookies in yogurt and eat it the next day, called Japanese cheesecake. You know what? That might not be bad. Let's see. I'm not really seeing anything topical to raid out to. You're very welcome for the stream. Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. No, not browse. Following. Looking for if anyone's in any of the categories I follow. Retro, not helpful. Because retro can be anything. Anybody have any recommendations? Oh. Ooh, Grim Fandango. Let's see. Not English. You are in German. Darn it. Grim Fandango would have been fun. Yeah, I can't find anybody to raid out to, so I think I might just close things down for the night. Thank you all so much for coming out. I had an absolutely lovely time, even with technical difficulties for the first game I tried to play. But that means that I've officially gotten through... Why not in German? Because I won't know what's going on. You will be, as far as I know, you're the only one that will know what's going on, Shivananda. Oh, but next week, finish all of the King's Quests that I have access to and I am able to actually get working. So we will be moving on to the final King's Quest 2015 from the Two Odd Gentlemen, which will require me to reset up my entire streaming setup in the living room because I've got that on Xbox. So there may be surprise visits from my husband because I'm not going to kick him out of the living room so I can stream. But we will see you all for that next week. Hope you have a lovely week. And yeah, that's it. Bye.